Noisy Pixel.
Visiting Japan is something that is probably on many wish lists, including my own. Seeing the amazing sights that I've only seen in pictures is something that I'd really like to experience. Well, developer Dogen Lab seems to understand this and decided to create a visual novel from a foreigner's perspective, spending a semester in Japan. Sadly, while the characters and setting are charming, the main protagonist is nothing to write home about. This is Noisy Pixel's review for Tokyo School Life on Nintendo Switch. Tokyo School Life allows the player to name the male protagonist as he begins his journey to Japan to spend a semester abroad. On his list of things to do is quickly made clear when in the first few minutes of the story he admits that he hopes to meet some cute girls and explains how Japanese girls love gaijin boys. Right away this hurts the immersion since the story asks that the player be an extension of the protagonist who isn't likable at all. With that said, there are some early scenes that provided a handful of comedic relief, but in the end it's tough to connect to the protagonist and you just end up wondering what these girls see in him at all. While attending school, the protagonist meets 3 girls who represent the entire cast of the story. The voice quality audio is solid for each of them, and the illustrated emote system worked well to exaggerate their character traits, such as Sakura having a tough time waking up in the morning. Throughout the game, players will make choices that are supposed to have an effect on the route that they end up in, but in the middle of the story the choice is given to pick which route you wish to take, so I'm not sure if the choices carry much weight. Luckily, the game does have some really nice redeeming qualities, such as how likable the 3 main heroines are. I just had fun watching them interact with each other, and at the end of every day, players get to read their text conversations where the girls talk about the protagonist. It makes it a shame that there's nothing offered after the 3 routes are finished, and arguably, Sakura's route is the best in terms of emotion and actual drama. That's not to say that the other routes are lacking, they're just tougher to care about after playing through Sakura's story. Tokyo School Life does offer other features outside of the romance. Over the course of the story, players are fed random facts about Japanese culture and objects, and when I say random, I mean it. There are just some facts given that no one really needs to know about, but hey, here I was learning them because a cute Japanese anime girl is telling me about how good mayonnaise is on pizza. This is the game's biggest strength as it also offers the choice to read the text in Japanese for those learning to read the language. Sadly, the game doesn't have a male best friend character to give female players something to hold their attention throughout the story, or give the main protagonist an outlet to express his thoughts away from the main heroines. In the end, Tokyo School Life isn't anything more than a generic romance with some charming main heroines and high quality voiced audio. The CG scenes and pacing is all fine, but the protagonist of the story is extremely unlikable to the point where you often wish he would stop narrating some of the scenes. If you're trying to learn Japanese or want to learn some random facts about Japanese culture, then Tokyo School Life is a great tool for you. But if you're looking for a romance visual novel that will leave a lasting impression, then this probably won't hold your attention for very long. Noisy Pixel is giving Tokyo School Life a 6.8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is ran by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.